What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name's Philo. Please subscribe to the channel and turn on your post notifications bell because you don't want to miss any of my videos. We are on the road to 80 subscribers, so subscribe to the channel if you have not yet and turn on that post notifications bell because the subscribing is nothing without that post notifications bell turned on. We are approaching, fastly approaching, I might add, 2022, which means it is about the end of 2021, which means I gotta do a WWE Championship tier list. Who was the best champion of 2021? Who was the best tag team champion of 2021? Who was the best in general in 2021 in WWE? And that's what I'm doing here tonight in this video. Now, without further ado, and without any other interruptions, let's get into today's video. Now, there is one person, one superstar on this that is not on this list that is above anyone else on this list. I'm sure you guys already noticed that our tribal chief, the head of the table, the Universal Champion for 400 plus days, isn't on this list. And it's not because that I'm not acknowledging him, because I actually do acknowledge him, and I love him, and I don't want him to lose the title at day one. It's because this stupid tier list, when I was creating it, didn't want Roman Reigns to be added when I transferred it to my computer. That's why Roman isn't on this list, but you guys know where I would put Roman Reigns, and that would be definitely in the phenomenal tier list. Phenomenal tier list, because Roman's championship reign right now with the head of the table, the tribal chief, the bloodline with the Usos and Paul Heyman, it's phenomenal, bro. It's phenomenal. And with Roman Reigns firing Paul Heyman, I don't believe it one bit. I think they are trying to set up Brock Lesnar at day one, and so Brock Lesnar can be written off television again, because I really hate Brock Lesnar, and I think this is a whole plan between Paul Heyman and the rest of the bloodline. And I will talk more in depth about this if you guys are interested in my day one predictions. Okay, so now that I got that out of the way, let's start with the WWE champions of this year. First off, with the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre's second reign as WWE champion. Now, let's look at the people that he defended against. He defended against AJ Styles at TLC in a banger match where The Miz cashed in. And it made it even banger. He also defended against Goldberg, which I was super scared about him losing, but he won, so I gotta take that in consideration. Let's see, who else? He faced Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. He lost, but it was a pretty good match. And at Elimination Chamber, I was super scared of him as well, but he beat everyone in the Elimination Chamber match. How he lost it, though, was pretty stupid, but you guys know my feelings towards Drew, and I am putting Drew McIntyre's second reign as WWE Champion in phenomenal tier. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, Drew McIntyre isn't the first person that I put in phenomenal. Also, Roman Reigns is in phenomenal tier. But because of this stupid tier list that didn't want to transfer Roman Reigns on here, I don't know what happened. So, Roman Reigns and Drew McIntyre in phenomenal. Next up, we got stupid The Miz is WWE Championship reign. 1 week championship reign. Right in the garbage. Right in the garbage. Yes, I respect The Miz, but I don't really like him. If I respect him, I don't necessarily need to like him to respect him for what he's done for the company and what he's done for WWE. But his 1 week championship reign ruining Drew McIntyre's WWE championship reign right in the garbage. It was literally 1 week after cashing in his WWE championship, his Money in the Bank contract, after that amazing Elimination Chamber match, and after Drew McIntyre was terribly tired. I was not a fan of it. I was one of those Miz haters that hated on that Money in the Bank cash in. Although it was completely smart by Bobby and The Miz, but there was no point because Bobby Lashley had Bobby and MVP had a plan of it all along, and that almighty reign happened. Bobby Lashley's reign as WWE Champion. I am gonna put it. Let's see. He defended against Kofi Kingston. He defended it mostly against Drew McIntyre and against Drew McIntyre and against Drew McIntyre. But let me add, all those matches were phenomenal. The match at WrestleMania, great stuff. The match at WrestleMania Backlash, great stuff. The match at Money... Actually, they didn't have a match at Money in the Bank. They had a match at Hell in a Cell. Great stuff. He had a match against Goldberg. Great. You know what? I'm putting Bobby Lashley's WWE Championship reign in phenomenal tier. It was great. Big E cashed in his WWE Championship. Why do I keep saying WWE Championship? He cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase to beat Bobby Lashley, to take advantage on his injured knee and win the title. Big E's another champion that I'm putting in phenomenal tier because what has he done with the title so far ever since winning it? He defended against Drew McIntyre at Crown Jewel. It was a pretty good match, I'm not gonna lie. Who else did he defend against? He's defending against Seth Rollins, Bobby Lashley, and Kevin Owens at Day 1, which I don't know who necessarily should win that match. Now that Kevin Owens re-signed, I believe Kevin Owens is going to win that match, but I'm going to talk more in depth about this in my Day 1 predictions. Stay tuned. But Big E is in phenomenal tier. Now, poor Miz. Now, let's talk about the United States champions of this year. Bobby Lashley's U.S. title reign. It was with the Hurt Business, and that was the best faction of the year. Part of me wants to put it... You know what? I'll be fair. I'm going to put his U.S. title reign in... this is tough, actually. You know what? I'm going to be fair. I'm going to put it in good but not... I'm going to put it in phenomenal and take WWE Championship reign in good but could have been better. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that. Because Bobby Lashley's best work was when he was U.S. champion because he had the Hurt Business. What did he have when he was WWE champion? He just had MVP. And his title reigns basically was against Drew McIntyre and against Drew McIntyre, against Drew McIntyre, against Braun Strowman, against Goldberg. You know what? Yeah, I'm happy with this. So, United States Championship reign of Bobby Lashley in phenomenal tier. WWE Championship reign of Bobby Lashley, even though it was great and I loved it. I'm putting it in good, but could have been better. Next, let's talk about Matt Riddle's US Championship reign. To be honest, I don't remember anything about Matt Riddle's US title reign except for when he lost it to Sheamus at WrestleMania. Like, who else did he defend his title against? Like, yeah, I liked the theme song, and yeah, I liked his entrance with the belt, and yeah, I liked his promos as US champion, but what else? The most important thing being champion is defending it, so therefore, I'm putting it in meh. I'm putting US champion Matt Riddle this year in meh. Next up, we got Sheamus's United States Championship reign. I popped so much when he won it at WrestleMania. Who else did he defend it against? He had fake open challenges, which annoyed me so much. You know what, guys? I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. Ever since he broke his nose, he had these open challenges, and yes, I'm doing quotation marks. Open challenges, fake open challenges, and didn't really defend the title much. Ever since breaking his nose, it's been going down and down and down and down and down and down. So I'm gonna put it in okay. I'm gonna put it in okay. It could have been better, so I could put it in good, but could have been better. But you know what? I'm putting Sheamus in meh, and I'm putting Matt Riddle in good, but could have been better. Because Sheamus was really meh. Like, who did he defend it against? He only defended against Damian Priest. He defended against Ricochet, I believe. That's it. That's all I remember from Sheamus' reign. I did pop at WrestleMania when he won the title, but that's it. Ever since breaking his nose, it went down and down and down from there. Now, if he didn't break his nose and he actually defended it, I would have put it higher than meh, but for right now, I'm putting it in meh. Next up, we've got, ever since winning the title at SummerSlam, it hasn't been none other than phenomenal. Because I love Damian Priest's call-up. I loved his WrestleMania match. I loved his SummerSlam match. Winning the United States Championship, guys. Winning the U.S. Championship. Defending it against... I don't remember who he defended it against. He defended it against Jeff Hardy and Sheamus at Extreme Rules, which was in a great match. Beating Shinsuke Nakamura at... Well, no, he didn't beat him, but this whole Damian gimmick is great. His new theme song, Grown on Me. Damian Priest's United States title reign. They're pushing him to the limit, and I'm loving what they're doing with Damian Priest. Damian Priest, United States title reign, in phenomenal. Next up, let's talk about the Raw Tag Team Champions of this year. Hurt Business. They broke up. I don't care. Let me rephrase that. They broke up, yes. But who did they defend the titles against? Please remind me. Please jog my memory. Please. That's all I ask. Yes, I love the whole thing with the Hurt Business and all. That ever since breaking up because of Mr. McMahon not liking them. Because the Hurt Business actually wanted to stay together. So this is on WWE's fault, especially Vince. Their reign as tag team champion, sorry about it, but just okay. Yeah. Okay, like, they didn't defend it against anyone. It was just her business promo after her business promo after her business promo to protect Bobby Lashley's reign as US champion. And after Bobby lost his US title, they still had the belts, and then Bobby won the title, the WWE title, and then from there they broke up. And yeah. Hurt Business's Raw Tag Team Championship reign was okay. Yes, I popped when they won at TLC, but like, come on, man. Like, it could have been better, man. Could have been better. Next up, let's talk about the New Day Raw Tag Team Championship reign. They didn't defend it that much, but they didn't defend it that much. I'm gonna be fair here. I love the New Day, but I'm not doing favoritism or judging here. I'm putting the New Day Raw Tag Team Championship reign at okay, because I loved their promos as Raw Tag Team Champions. I hated when they won them, but their reign grew on me, and ever since losing at WrestleMania, I was okay with that. Their reign was basically to have AJ Styles and Omos to win at WrestleMania, so that's the whole reason why I'm putting New Day at okay. Next up, AJ Styles and Omos's Raw Tag Team Championship reign. Yes, this team had so much potential. Yes, this team was great at the start. Yes, it could have been better. The Raw Tag Team title reign could have been better. Let's see. Who did they defend it against? Ever since winning at WrestleMania, I only remember them defending against Viking Raiders at Money in the Bank. Yes, that match was great. Don't get me wrong, that match was great. RK Bro versus AJ and Omos at SummerSlam. That was a great match as well. Having some matches on Monday Night Raw, the show itself. Yeah. Their promos were fantastic. Don't get me wrong. But it could have been better. Next up, let's talk about Randy Orton and Matt Riddle. RK Bro! They're my favorite team right now, besides the Usos. And I love their new theme song together. I love how they beat the Usos at Survivor Series. That makes them the best of the best. I'm putting RK Bro at phenomenal tier, ladies and gentlemen, because I love their theme song. I love their promos. I love how they have the titles. I love their on and off relationship. You guys know my feelings towards RK Bro because I put out this video. And you know, when I put out videos about the superstars or tag teams, I love them. I put out why RK Bro is so awesome. And it got a lot of views. Yeah, I love RK Bro. Phenomenal tier. Next up, Asuka. Raw Tag Team Championship reign. What was the point of this title reign? Please tell me. What was the point of this title reign? I don't get it. Yes, maybe the point of the title reign was to have this happen. But other than that, what was the point of it? You know what? Yeah, I don't see the point of it. I don't remember her defending the title against anyone but Rhea Ripley. I thought they were going to do something between Charlotte and Asuka at WrestleMania, but I guess not. I guess not. WrestleMania comes in. Rhea Ripley beats Asuka's butt and wins the title. I was such a pretty good fan of this. I'm going to put Rhea Ripley's Raw Women's title reign at good but could have been better. Good but could have been better because it was her first major title that she won, and she needed a little bit more work. But now, if you put the title on her, I would definitely put it in phenomenal tier. But for right now, good but could have been better. Next up, this match was pretty great, phenomenal. Money in the Bank, Rhea Ripley versus Charlotte Flair. Charlotte won, but what was the point of this title reign? It was literally one day. It's worse than The Miz. You know what? I'm putting Charlotte at the first garbage. The first garbage. Like, come on. One day as champion for Nikki Ash to win her Raw Women's Championship? That's just a disappointment. Like, Charlotte calls herself the queen. Like, show us that you're the actual queen. That one-day title reign makes me want to laugh in your face. Makes me want to, just, like, not respect you. But I actually do respect Charlotte because of all the other stuff that she's done in the business. But that title reign, after winning at Money in the Bank, that one-day title reign was garbage. Next up, Nikki Ash. She defended it against Charlotte. She defended it against Rhea at SummerSlam. Excuse me. They did this to Nikki Ash to have us pop for her after winning the Money in the Bank briefcase, beating. I am putting Nikki Ash title reign at good but could have been better. Good but could have been better. Because she could have held it more for longer. She should have held it for longer, but they didn't. They said it was only a fairy tale dream that Nikki Ash had. But I'm not gonna lie, I actually enjoyed her title reign. That's all I'm gonna say about that. And also, winning the Money in the Bank briefcase and then cashing it the next day, winning the Raw Women's Championship. Like, very few people do that. Very few people do that. So, I respect Nikki Ash for doing that. Next up, Charlotte Flair won it again at SummerSlam. Now, this title reign goes a little bit further than what that title reign was. You know what? She defended it against Alexa Bliss. She basically killed Alexa Bliss. Took her off TV. Rolled her off TV. They had the title exchange with Becky Lynch. Was completely garbage. But you know what? I'm putting her Raw Women's title reign at meh. Because only person I remember her defending it against was Alexa Bliss, maybe Rhea Ripley, and maybe another rematch with Nikki Ash. Other than that, I don't remember what happened. I don't remember most of her promos. I don't remember what she did as Raw Women's Champion. Like, yes, we get you're the queen, but winning it over and over and over. Like, come on. Like, put people over. Come on, Charlotte. Put people over. Put people over, please. Please. Becky Lynch. Raw Women's Championship reign. Much better than Charlotte's because she's actually defending it other than Charlotte. And, it's still going on. The Liv Morgan Becky Lynch feud is great. She's a heel, so she's been cheating to retain her title. She's the one that beat Charlotte Flair at Survivor Series. Their title exchange was garbage, but I do love Becky Lynch, but I'm not going to do favoritism here. I am going to put it at, it was actually pretty decent, ladies and gentlemen, and this is my opinion. You gotta remember, this is my opinion. I don't want any hate for this, but I'm putting it in good, but could be better. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler's first title reign together, meh. Charlotte Flair, I don't know what to say about Nia and Shayna. I'll put it in good, but could have been better because yeah, they had a incredible title reign together, beating everyone in their track. That's all I gotta say about that. At Fastlane, I believe this is Charlotte and Asuka winning. I don't see the point of this, but I'm gonna say okay. I'm gonna put Asuka and Charlotte's title reign together in okay, because I don't see the point of this other than they wanted Asuka to be 2 belts Asuka or 2 belts Empress, or I don't know what they called her. Anyway, Charlotte and Asuka's tag team title reign together was okay. Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler's second reign was complete garbage. Complete garbage. I'm not gonna talk about this, but it was complete garbage. Natalya and Tamina. Meh. They barely even defended the titles. Yes, I popped for them when they won the belts, but like, come on. What was the point of their title reign if they weren't gonna defend what's the point of the actual titles? Answer me that question. Like, come on. There should have been, how many women's tag team champions were there this year? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There should have been at least 6 or at least 8 title exchanges for the women's tag team titles this year. Like, come on, do better with your women's tag titles, WWE. Please, just please. Super Brutality. I was a fan of this. This had so much potential. It could have been better. They could have held it for a little bit longer. Defended at pay-per-views. That I was waiting for that to happen, and they never defended it at a pay-per-view. This team had so much potential, and they still have so much potential, and they're gonna get back the title soon. Carmella and Queen Zelina. I did not enjoy when they won the belts, but they have so much potential together. You guys don't even know how much potential they have together as a team. They've been as a team together. Actually, Zelina beat Carmella to go to the finals of the Queen of the Ring tournament, or the Queen's Crown tournament, I might add. They have so much potential, and I can't wait to see what they have in store for us soon in the future. Next, let's talk about the Intercontinental Champions. Big E's Intercontinental Championship reign. Phenomenal. Apollo Crews Intercontinental Championship reign. Meh. He never defended the title. Yes, I like the gimmick. Yes, I loved when he won it at WrestleMania. But it's meh. Shinsuke Nakamura's Intercontinental title reign. Phenomenal. They had Rick Boogs. He had the King Shinsuke gimmick. Had to turn in the crown, but he actually defended the title a couple times, I remember. He went to Survivor Series, beat Damian Priest in a DQ situation, but I don't care. You know what? Could have been better. Could have been better. I'm not gonna lie. Could have been better. Could have. Now that I go through all this stuff, his title reign could have been better. Next up, we got the tag team champions of SmackDown, the Street Profits. Towards the beginning of their title reign, ever since exchanging with the New Day, it was great in the beginning, but ever since moving to SmackDown, continuing their title reign, defending it against... Who did they defend the tag team titles against? I believe they only defended it against Dirty Dogs. So I'm going to put them at... Could have been better. Could have been better. I think that's fair. Could have been better. Dirty Dogs! They could have been better. Street Profits were meh. Dirty Dogs could have been better because I love their gimmick. I loved when they won them. Yeah, I'm keeping Dirty Dogs at good but could have been better, and Street Profits at meh. Rey Mysterio and Dominic Mysterio should have kept it for a little bit longer, but other than that, phenomenal. First father and son to be tag team champions in WWE. Like, come on. Phenomenal. The Usos, the Bloodline. The cousins of the head of the table, the tribal chief, which don't forget, Roman is also a part of the phenomenal tier because stupid tier list didn't want to transfer Roman in this. Because I did add him in this tier list, but when I watched transfer, you guys know I covered this in the beginning of the video. Nothing else to say but phenomenal tier. Sasha Banks, SmackDown Women's title reign, being a face, then turning a heel. I'm gonna say meh. I'm gonna say meh on this. Yeah, meh on this. Meh. Yeah. Bianca Belair should have kept it for longer. I'm gonna put her at could have been better. She should have kept it for longer, but she didn't. Becky Lynch's SmackDown Women's title reign, she defended it all the time for the time that she had it. So, okay, this is strange. Oh, there you go. Okay. Wait, what the heck? Oh, there you go. Okay, so Becky Lynch's title reign, I am gonna put her at... See, I don't know, man. I'm gonna put her at phenomenal because I popped when she came back. She does have a point, leaving in her peak of her career and coming back even stronger, even better, destroying Bianca Belair's SmackDown Women's title reign. But you know what? I'm keeping Becky and Bianca at the same rate. Good, but could have been better. Next and final, we got Charlotte Flair's SmackDown Women's title reign, and it hasn't been the best. She hasn't even defended it. She only defended it against, I don't know, like, she only defended it against Toni Storm. Like, other than that, I don't remember her defending it against anyone else. Like, Charlotte, please defend the title. Like, stop winning titles, please. No one cares about you winning titles, please. It's not letting me move it, so I don't know what's going on, so. But her title reign's at garbage. It's mostly at garbage. They're both title reigns at garbage. I don't know what's going on here, but Charlotte's title reign's at garbage. This title reign also is at garbage, but it's not letting me move it. Anyway, guys, Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like. Subscribe down below. Also making sure your post notifications bell is turned on. I might come back with a part 2, this time ranking every pay-per-view of 2021. Comment down below if you guys are interested in that type of video. But other than that, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. And I'll see you guys in my next video. But until then, peace!